Stop acting like a teacher. So I did. 3 years ago I started working in a company where my manager was a piece of shit that would insult us and blame any problem on his employees, trying to get them against each other. I got burned out after about a year of 10 hours days and weekends and of doing tasks that were greatly above my paycheck and completely different from what I was promised as I got there. So I gave my resignations. My manager, though I was useless as he often said about anyone but himself, so instead of trying to find a new employee, he decided he would have taken over my role, to the horror of all my coworkers. The only problem, I was the only person who knew perfectly the company ERP program, and I would have had to teach him my 1,5 year experience in 2 weeks. As I started to teach him, he got more and more frustrated and terrified by the amount of workload that was coming his way and started to insult me even more, but I was still trying to teach him the best I could for the sake of my coworkers. All of this until the first day of my last week. I was pointing out a mistake he was making every time he did a certain task, and he replied screaming at me, "Shut the fuck up. I don't need you to act as a fucking teacher." So, malicious compliance, I didn't. I just sat beside him for the next and last 5 days, not teaching him anything, and every time he couldn't remember how to do something I would jokingly cheer him up, telling him I was sure he could